Good afternoon again, my friends. This is Christine Johnston again from Rhythm of Life, RI, sharing good vibes with you again this weekend in a sort of cold and raw, snowy, rainy, chilly day in New England. I'm so excited to connect with you again as I've been inspired to continue to move forward talking and demonstrating a little bit about the concept of ebb and flow as it relates to the universal law, or one of the universal laws of life, called the law of rhythm. And so the whole idea with today, as I've been inspired, is to sort of identify, if you will, something that is getting in the way of your ebb and flow. And we'll work through it by spending a little time listening to some actual ocean waves, which is a great demonstration of ebb and flow because the waves coming in and out of the ocean onto the shore every day, as dictated by the moon, is something that is an example of the universal law of rhythm. It's cyclic, it's change, it's moving forward and moving back, knowing that nothing stays stagnant, that we're always moving forward. And so today, in identifying something that gets in the way of your ebb and flow and listening to some ocean sounds, maybe doing a little bit of deep breathing, we can experience and exemplify a small piece of ebb and flow and something that I'd like to share with you and hope that you feel a little bit better after you're done having this experience with me today. So my pendulum is with me all the time and I use it in my work, identifying in readings that I do, intuitive readings with people, say the answer yes, which is being shown here with the pendulum. And then if I ask, of course, the answer no, then the pendulum will show me the answer no as an answer from universal God source energy. And then if an answer is uncertain, then you're going to, or I'm going to, with this pendulum, see something in a circular motion. But the best way to show ebb and flow is to see that this pendulum continues to swing back and forth. It's a cycle, but there's always change. It's always moving. And sometimes when we get something in our heads and we can't get them out, they manifest in different places in our body. And then the ebb and flow stops. And so does the pendulum. So does the movement in life. So, what makes me crazy? What's been getting in my way? Stopping that natural ebb and flow, making these videos for you guys. That's what's doing it for me right now. And I love it. And I'm inspired to move forward in my path of spirituality and my life of service. And it's taken me a long time to get to a point where I felt comfortable to begin a YouTube channel and reach out to more people. I go to bed thinking about it. I wake up in the middle of the night thinking about it. And I wake up in the morning thinking about it. And for me, it manifests mostly in my head. So my intuitions get messed up because I've got too many thoughts going on. My crown, my connection to source, my head, my actual, brain, and all the things that I'm not a doctor that create headaches. This area of my body really holds on to those tensions. And so this is something that I need to release. And so I'm wondering, with all of you who are listening, who are connecting, and I'm so thankful that you're connecting with this information today. And I wondered if you could quickly identify something. You don't have to say it out loud. You can just keep it sort of, in a quiet, safe space for yourself, or you can yell it out to the room. Something that's really bugging you, that's keeping you from ebb and flow. And I want you to sit with that for just a second. And as you've identified this issue, please take a moment and identify where it bugs you. Is it in your crown, your intuition? Does it make you incapable of speaking your truth in your throat? Does it feel like heartbreak? Does it center where it does for a lot of you, in your center, in your solar plexus, where you get the butterflies, or you get the pangs, or you get digestive issues? Or is it down in your sacral center, which is your area of your sexual organs, your sensuality, but it's about your goddess energy, your God energy, your ability to stand in your truth and your creativity? Is anything going on there? Or is it down in your root chakra where you're having trouble walking forward in your path, figuratively, literally? Have you identified that place or places? And that's important because I want to ask a little favor of you at the end of this video. So, what is the issue? And have you identified where it bothers you, whether it's one, two, or several places? Ebb and flow. Let's start with a deep, low breath and release. And let's listen to a little bit of Ebb and Flow from Alexa Play. Continue to roll shoulders, rocking neck from side to side, hanging your neck. A couple of more deep, low breaths. Let's take one deep, audible breath in through our noses. And release. Hoping and wondering if your ebb and your flow is just a little bit more balanced. You're a little bit more centered. You're a little calmer. You're a little looser. You have a little more clarity physically, mentally, and emotionally. Don't forget to stop and breathe. And my favor that I'm asking of you is, if you are called to do so and it resonates with you, please comment after this video and let me know, not necessarily what your problem is, because that's not something I need to know, but where has the problem affected you? Where has it sat, and has it subsided just a little bit? Of course, the longer you do these kinds of exercises, the better results we all get. But in this demo, in this particular video, I just wanted to bring this to your attention. More deep breathing. Listen to ocean waves. a great example of ebb and flow. And I will take any comments that I get from this video, and when I connect with you again next time, I will use sound, whether it's my voice, crystal singing bowls, or other instruments, to address the majority of those specific chakras that people have commented on that are giving them issue. So I thank you so much for your connection again. I'm so honored. And I will tell you, after this deep breathing and listening to the ocean waves, I'm having some moments of clarity, and I'm calmer, and I'm not in my head so much about this work that I'm doing. So again, sending you love, sending you light, and until we connect again, namaste. And here's to ebb and flow. Love to all.